Hi, babe. I hope you are doing great. If you're new here, please subscribe and like this video. Come and join the family. And don't forget to turn on the notifications so that when I post, you'll be notified immediately. Before we get into the story, I have a quick announcement. Right now, on this channel, I'll be posting on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Now, if you don't know about my other channel, Vera-ish, on there, I'll be posting on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I have a new channel, V's Dactyls. And on V Dactyls, I'll be posting on Sundays. So every day you'll be receiving a story from me. The link will be above. So please go and subscribe. Go support your girl. And thank you so much for the love and support. I really appreciate it. I love you guys. And now without any further delay, let's get right into it. There are some situations where if you complain, people will laugh instead of taking you seriously. That is exactly my problem right now. Because anytime I try to explain this situation to my friends, they joke about it immediately. Meanwhile, me, I am genuinely stressed and uncomfortable. I am a 26-year-old guy working at a marketing company in Accra. But for the past year, my female boss has been making me extremely uncomfortable. At first, I honestly thought I was overthinking. But now, no, something is definitely wrong. My boss is in her mid-40s, married, wealthy, very respected in the company. The type of woman everybody fears more. She's confident, sharp-mouthed, always perfectly dressed. From the beginning, she liked me unusually fast. At first, I thought maybe she just appreciated hardworking employees. Because immediately after I joined the company, she started favoring me openly, giving me better assignments and opportunities, special attention during meetings. Sometimes, she would even defend me aggressively when senior staff criticized my work. Everybody noticed it. People in the office even started calling me Madam's boy jokingly. But honestly, I didn't mind initially because the favoritism was benefiting me heavily. I got opportunities people who had worked there longer never got. Travel allowances, exclusive training programs, even rumors of promotion started circulating around my name. Meanwhile, the salary alone was changing my life small. I was helping my mother, paying my younger siblings' school fees, living better. So naturally, I stayed loyal to Madam Anita professionally. That is not a real name, by the way. Then slowly, things started becoming strange. At first, it was small physical touches, touching my shoulder while talking, fixing my tie unnecessarily, brushing my arm during meetings. I noticed it, but I ignored it. Because honestly, she's older, married, a respected executive. My mind didn't immediately jump somewhere inappropriate. Then one evening after work, she called me into her office to discuss some presentation. As I stood beside her chair looking at her laptop, she suddenly touched my hair. Not ordinary quick touch, slowly, smiling. Then she said, "You have very soft hair." Immediately, my body became uncomfortable. But I laughed awkwardly because what else was I supposed to do? This was my boss. And in some workplaces especially, challenging senior people can destroy your career quietly. After that incident, the touching increased gradually. Sometimes she would hold my arm too long. Other times, she would adjust my collar unnecessarily while complimenting me. One day, she even commented that younger men take better care of themselves nowadays. At that point, I started becoming genuinely nervous around her. But still, I stayed quiet because every uncomfortable moment seemed connected to some reward afterward. A better assignment, extra allowance, special praise. And honestly, I would be lying if I said the benefits didn't matter to me. Things are hard in this economy, very hard. So part of me kept rationalizing everything. She's probably harmless. Maybe she's just playful. Don't overthink. But then came the incident that finally made me panic. We traveled for some company workshop in Kumasi. Different hotel rooms, obviously, nothing strange. After the workshop ended one evening, she invited some staff to a room for drinks and networking. Normal corporate behavior. People stayed for a while, then gradually left. Unfortunately for me, I remained behind discussing some campaign ideas with her. That was my mistake. Because once we were alone, her whole energy changed. Suddenly, she became softer, more personal, asking about my dating life, whether I like older women, whether I have ever been with a married woman before. At that point, my chest started beating fast. I tried laughing awkwardly and changing the topic, but she kept moving closer physically. Then suddenly, she touched my thigh. Not accidentally, oh, directly. And slowly, I froze completely. I swear, my brain stopped working for some seconds because this was no longer maybe, no misunderstanding, no overthinking. This woman wanted something from me. And the scariest part of me immediately thought about my promotion, about my career, about all the opportunities tied to her influence. That is what made me feel trapped instantly. I quickly stood up and pretended I had an urgent call. Then I left the room almost shaking. Since that night, everything has become tense. Now, whenever she calls me privately, my stomach tightens. But at the same time, she still controls so much of my professional future. And honestly, I can already feel her becoming bolder because yesterday something happened in her office that crossed another line completely. That was the first time I genuinely became afraid of losing my job over this situation because now I can clearly feel that my silence has encouraged their confidence. And honestly, I blame myself more for that too. Maybe if I had set boundaries earlier, things wouldn't have reached this point. But the problem is, power changes everything, especially when somebody controls your opportunities. Yesterday afternoon, Mrs. Anita called me into her office again after lunch. Nothing unusual. She does that often for work discussions. When I entered, she closed the office door casually. Immediately, my body became tense because before the Kumasi trip, I probably wouldn't even notice something like that. But now, every small thing feels loaded. She started discussing work normally at first. Then suddenly, she complimented my perfume, then my shirts, then my body. Hey, I tried steering the conversation back to work repeatedly, but she kept smiling in that strange way. Then she stood up and came around the desk toward me. At that point, my heart was beating fast already. Before I could even react properly, a hand touched my chest slowly, then lower. I moved back immediately, not aggressively, but enough to make it clear I was uncomfortable. The atmosphere changed instantly. That playful smile disappeared small. Then she laughed awkwardly and said, "You are very shy." That moment was so uncomfortable because now both of us knew exactly what was happening, but neither person wanted to say it openly. I quickly made some excuse about another meeting and left the office. Since then, my mind has been scattered completely because now I am stuck between two fears. Fear of continuing the situation and fear of what happens if I stop it. The painful truth is, this woman has helped my career massively. People in the office already associate me closely with her. If she suddenly turns against me, everybody will notice immediately. That is what scares me most. Because if I report her, who will even believe me properly? A young man accusing a powerful married woman. Some people will laugh at me. Others will assume I enjoyed the attention until things became inconvenient. Even some of my friends already joke stupidly whenever I mention the situation. One actually told me, just enjoy the benefits and relax. As if harassment becomes acceptable when the victim is male. That mentality annoys me badly because honestly, I feel deeply uncomfortable now, especially knowing she's married. I have even met her husband once during a company dinner. He's a good man, completely unaware of what his wife is doing in the office. And that part makes me feel guilty somehow too. Meanwhile, the professional benefits are becoming harder to ignore. Just this morning, HR hinted strongly that I am likely getting promoted soon. A promotion I have wanted badly. This means better salary, better position, better future. And deep down, I know Mrs. Anita's influence is behind it. That is where my confusion starts. Right now, I avoid being alone with her whenever possible. I become tense when she texts me after work hours. Even hearing her call my name unexpectedly now makes my stomach tighten. That is not normal. Recently, she has also started becoming possessive small, questioning who I eat lunch with, commenting when female co-workers get too friendly with me. One day, she even asked jokingly, "So you have replaced me with the girls in your department?" That joke disturbed me badly because suddenly this whole thing started feeling less like flirting and more like obsession. Right now, I think she knows I am afraid to reject her directly. That is the power imbalance here. I don't even know whether leaving the company entirely is realistic in this economy right now. So now I am stuck asking myself something I never imagined in my life. Should I celebrate this uncomfortable situation for the sake of my career and family responsibilities, or risk losing everything by finally setting boundaries with my boss? Oh, babe. Babe, your feelings are valid. And harassment is harassment, whether you are a man or a woman. Whether you are benefiting from it or not, what she's doing is not okay. I don't think you should quit your job, but I think you should start setting some boundaries with her. If you don't do something about this, things are going to get worse. Things are going to escalate. Keep things professional, babe. Avoid being alone with her when possible. Also, babe, do you know what I think you should do? I think you should start protecting yourself quietly. If you're on my other account, I posted a story about this woman who kept evidence and was able to redeem herself at the end of the day. Keep messages you receive from her and always remember important incidents. If possible, even record it privately when she's trying to flirt with you. That way, you have evidence in case the situation turns against you. And most importantly, babe, do not trade your peace of mind for promotions or favors. They are not worth it because this is not going to end well. If you sleep with this woman, especially since she's married, it is not going to end well for you. It is going to trap you, make you more uncomfortable. It is not worth it. Don't do it. So don't sleep with her. Keep your evidence and set boundaries with her. I hope everything moves on smoothly for you. I'm wishing you all the best. Hey, let us know what you think down below. Do you think you should continue tolerating this woman? Leave your thoughts down below. It's going to be in the comment section, reading your comments. Hey, And now let's move on to story number 2. I am 32 years old, and my father died 2 years ago after battling stroke complications. My mother died long before that. So for most of my life, it was just me, my father, and my stepmother. Let's call her Auntie Rose. Honestly, our relationship was never terrible. Not close, but manageable. The type of relationship where everybody pretends peace is okay as long as nobody talks too deeply. Growing up, my father always made one thing very clear: your mother's things belong to you. My biological mother came from a family that valued traditional gold jewelry heavily. Real gold though, not this fake TikTok things people wear now. She also had expensive clothes she collected over years. Kente, old lace, special occasion clothes, some even imported. According to my father, she specifically wanted everything preserved for me. And honestly, sentimental value alone made those things priceless to me, especially because I barely even remember my mother properly. Those items felt like pieces of her. After my father died, things became complicated financially in the house. My stepmother was struggling. I understood that. So I didn't pressure her immediately about my inheritance. Anytime I asked, she always had explanations. Oh, everything is safely locked away. Your father kept some items elsewhere. We will sort everything properly later. At first, I believed her completely. Why would an older woman lie about something like that? That was my mistake. Months passed, then 1 year passed. Every time I asked about the jewelry or clothes, another story appeared. Sometimes she claimed the keys were missing. Other times, she said some old relatives took items temporarily for funeral purposes. The stories became too many. So I tried being respectful. Then one afternoon, everything scattered unexpectedly. I went to visit one of my aunties for a family gathering. During conversation, one cousin casually mentioned seeing my mother's gold necklace at some gold dealer's shop months earlier. Immediately, my body became hot. At first, I thought maybe she was mistaken, but she started describing the exact necklace. A very unique traditional design that my mother used to wear in old pictures. My heart dropped instantly. I confronted my stepmother that same evening, and at first, she denied everything confidently. Then when I pushed Ada, she suddenly became emotional and started crying, talking about hardship, debt, pressure. That was when I knew something was seriously wrong. The next few weeks became investigation mode for me quietly, and what I discovered shattered me completely. This woman had secretly sold almost everything. Gold jewelry, expensive clothes, almost everything. And the estimated value, close to 100,000 CDs. I nearly collapsed because beyond the money, those things cannot even truly be replaced emotionally. Some were over 30 years old. Some were connected to family history. And now they were gone, just gone. And the painful thing is, she didn't even confess properly herself. I found out through other people, traders, relatives, different stories connecting slowly. And when I finally confronted her with evidence, this woman still tried manipulating me emotionally. She said things like, I raised you like my own daughter. Would you rather I suffered? Family shouldn't treat family like strangers. Hey, these people. Meanwhile, she had been lying to my face for over a year. The final disrespect happened when she actually told me, you are unmarried and working. You can buy new ones. Eh? That statement entered my soul badly because suddenly I realized this woman genuinely felt entitled to my inheritance, as if my mother's property became community property because she remained in the house after my father died. That was the exact moment I stopped feeling pity. I involved the police immediately. No family meeting, no church elders, straight police case. Because I already knew if I handled it traditionally, everybody will pressure me to forgive and move on quietly. And that is exactly what is happening now. Because after police investigation confirmed everything, Auntie Rose was arrested. And suddenly, the entire family remembered I exist. The same relatives who ignored me while I was being lied to for months suddenly started calling me day and night. Please forgive her. She stole your mother. Don't disgrace the family publicly. Meanwhile, nobody asked whether she thought about family before secretly stealing my inheritance. That is the part annoying me the most. Because why is accountability always considered disrespect when elders are involved? The police case itself moved faster than I expected because there was too much evidence. Some gold dealers even admitted buying items from her. One trader still had some clothes remaining, and the stories were all consistent. My stepmother had been selling things gradually over time whenever she needed money without informing me, without permission, nothing. And the scary thing is, if I had not investigated, she probably would have continued lying forever. When they officially detained her, I won't lie, part of me felt terrible immediately because despite everything, this was still somebody who helped raise me. I kept remembering small childhood memories, her cooking for me, taking me to school sometimes, buying me small things. But then another part of me remembered all the lies, the manipulation, the disrespect, and suddenly the guilt reduced again. Now the family is divided badly. Some relatives support me quietly. Others think I have gone too far. One uncle even called me wicked directly. He said, no amount of gold is worth imprisoning your own mother. I became angry immediately because first of all, she's my stepmother, not my biological mother. Secondly, this wasn't small misunderstanding. almost 100,000 cedis worth of inheritance disappeared. And not ordinary inheritance, oh. Things my dead parents intentionally preserved for me. How is that small? The most annoying part is that everybody keeps talking as if she stole from some random rich person. Meanwhile, I am also suffering financially myself. I am trying to build my life, pay bills, plan future investments. So why should I just smile and absorb such huge loss because family is family? No, I won't. The situation became even more painful yesterday when I visited the station. Seeing Auntie Rose there broke my heart small. She looked tired, older somehow. The moment she saw me, she started crying immediately. Not even speaking properly, just crying. And honestly, for 1 second, my chest softened. But then she said something that hardened me again instantly. She said, "Would you have treated your own mother like this? You should have handled this as family matter. No apology, no full accountability. Still blaming me for involving police." That annoyed me deeply. Right now, I feel like releasing her without repayment teaches everybody that family betrayal has no consequences. And honestly, I am tired of always being expected to sacrifice fairness just to keep peace. So now I'm stuck. Am I doing too much by refusing to have her released until my money is returned? Or am I doing the right thing? Babe, I think you are not wrong for standing up for yourself. This is not just a small family misunderstanding. We are talking about 100,000 cedis. That is a lot of money. And she didn't tell you the truth. I am sure when you were asking her about this property, she was selling them in secret. Don't mind your family. They are focusing on the arrest because it feels uncomfortable and it feels like you are disgracing the family. What your stepmother did was messed up. Is 100,000 cedis small money? Hey, right now, she's not showing accountability, and that is my problem. But babe, if she starts showing accountability, have her released. You need your money, right? And she cannot work and find the money for you in jail. Maybe the police can draw out a repayment plan. At least so that you can get your money back because that is a lot of money. Your feelings are valid, and I understand why you did what you did. All this family is family talking, it pisses me off. Someone sells off somebody's inheritance. Inheritance your mother left for you. And you say family is family. I beg, let us stay there small. Let her learn sense. I hope everything works out for you in the end. Take your money from her. And now let us know what you think down below. Do you think she should take your money from this woman? Do you think she should leave this woman in jail? Leave your thoughts down below. She will be in the comment section reading your comments. And now let's move on to story number 3. I am 29 years old and I have been with my boyfriend, let's call him Michael, for almost 5 years. 5 years old. And this wasn't some casual relationship. This was serious. Our families knew each other. Marriage discussions had already started. In fact, just 2 weeks ago, his family came to my mother's house officially. Everything was beautiful that day. There was food, we prayed, we laughed. Even my friend Sandra was there helping me prepare. Meanwhile, this same girl was already carrying my man's baby. If I think about it too much, I feel dizzy honestly. Michael and I had normal relationship problems sometimes. But overall, I trusted him deeply. And Sandra, that girl was practically like a sister to me. We met during university and stayed close ever since. The type of friend who knows all your secrets, all your relationship issues, everything. She even helped me choose outfits whenever Michael took me out. That is why this betrayal felt so evil. Not just painful, evil. Looking back now, maybe there were signs I ignored. Sandra and Michael were always too comfortable around each other, too playful. Sometimes, she would defend him during our arguments more than necessary. One time, my cousin even joked, "Your friends likes your man too much." Oh." I laughed it off immediately because honestly, I trusted both of them completely, and that was my mistake. The shocking part is how I found out. Not from Michael, not from Sandra, from another person entirely. Last week, one old schoolmate messaged me randomly, asking, "Are you and Sandra fighting?" I was confused immediately. I said no. Then she replied, because I heard she's pregnant for your man. Hey, the way my vision blurred, eh? At first, I thought it was wicked gossip. You know how people create stories sometimes? But my spirit became disturbed immediately. I called Sandra, no answer. Again, no answer. Then suddenly blocked. That was when fear entered me properly. I started shaking physically. I called Michael immediately. At first, he denied everything. Then, when I mentioned Sandra blocking me, silence. That silence alone told me the truth before he even spoke. I started screaming immediately, crying, shouting, asking him whether he was mad. And finally, this man admitted everything. According to him, it happened only once. Only once, as if pregnancy came from greeting somebody. He claimed it happened during one night. They were both drunk after my birthday outing some months ago. My own birthday celebration, oh. That is apparently when my boyfriend and my friend decided to betray me. Honestly, that detail alone nearly destroyed me mentally. Then came the real shock. Sandra has been pregnant for 3 months, meaning this thing happened while Michael was planning marriage with me seriously, while standing before my family respectfully, while promising me forever. This man was already hiding another woman's pregnancy. The humiliation alone is killing me because now every memory feels fake, every smile, every gathering, every joke between them. I keep replaying moments in my head, wondering whether everybody except me already knew. Then Michael said something that confused me even more. He said he still wants to marry me. Can you imagine? This man sat there crying and begging, saying Sandra's pregnancy was a mistake, but I am the woman he truly loves. According to him, he would take responsibility for the child, but still continue our marriage plans. Honestly, I was too shocked to even answer properly because what kind of nonsense solution is that? And the painful part is, part of me still loves him, and that is what is making this harder. Meanwhile, Sandra has disappeared completely, blocked my calls, blocked social media, even moved from her place temporarily, according to one mutual friend. And something happened yesterday that made the situation even more painful because Michael's mother came to speak to me personally. And the moment Michael's mother started defending him, I realized everybody expected me to simply absorb this humiliation quietly and continue with marriage plans like nothing happened. Yesterday evening, Michael's mother and auntie came to my mother's house unexpectedly. Immediately I saw them, my chest tightened because I was not emotionally ready for any discussion. When they sat down, Michael's mother started crying almost immediately, talking about disappointment, shame, mistakes, all the usual things. Then she said something that honestly shocked me badly. She said, "Don't allow one mistake to destroy your future." One mistake, K. Getting another woman pregnant is now one mistake. And not even random woman, oh, my own friend. And I kept quiet because my mother was there. Then Michael's auntie joined too. She started talking about how men sometimes make foolish decisions, but good women must know when to forgive. Then came the parts that nearly made me lose my temper completely. Michael's mother said, at least he was honest eventually and still chose you publicly. Choosing me publicly after secretly impregnating my friend. What kind of price is that? Meanwhile, throughout the whole conversation, nobody even mentioned Sandra properly, as if she was some irrelevant side character instead of my close friend, and that part hurts me too much. Before they left, they told me to forget everything and move on. Right now, Michael himself has been begging non-stop. He's crying, calling, sending messages, even sleeping outside my mother's house one night. According to him, Sandra means nothing emotionally. He keeps insisting the child was accidental, but I am still his future wife. But how can I trust him after this? Especially now that a child is involved forever. That is another thing stressing me badly. Because even if I forgive him, Sandra will remain connected to him permanently through the baby. Meaning, I may never fully escape this betrayal, even inside marriage. Imagine attending family events, knowing your husband's child with your former best friend exists somewhere. The humiliation alone feels unbearable. I am so exhausted emotionally. And honestly, I am scared of making the wrong decision. What if I leave and regret throwing away years of love? But also, what if I stay and spend the rest of my marriage resentful and insecure? Especially knowing my husband and former best friend share a child together. That reality feels impossible to handle emotionally. So now I genuinely don't know what to do. Should I walk away completely? Oh, babe, I'm so sorry for what you are going through. Your pain is completely understandable. You know, this is not just about cheating. This is betrayal between two people you trust. Your boyfriend and your best friend. But babe, this is huge. Oh. The fact that your best friend has blocked you means that she's not going anywhere. Like you said, she's now connected permanently to your man. Left alone is not enough to fix this kind of damage. Oh. To me, I would say you should walk away because this is too much. I know he said they only slept once, but do you really believe him? Do you really think that is what happened? Think of this very well before you make your decision, oh. Because there's a child involved, your best friend and your boyfriend's child. So think about it carefully. Don't let anybody pressure you. This is your life. Babe, this is too much. Just walk away. Walk away for your peace of mind. Because trust me, if you stay with this man, this thing is going to escalate. It is going to become basa basa. This is too much. Put yourself first, babe, and choose your peace of mind. I'm wishing you all the best. Hey, things are happening, you know. Leave your thoughts down below. What do you think you should do in this situation? Do you think you should walk away? Leave your thoughts down below. She'll be in the comment section reading your comments. Hey, And now, I you know that this is a judgment-free zone. We listen, we don't judge. So please be kind to her in the comment section. And babe, if you've not subscribed yet, come and join the family. Please subscribe and like this video. And don't forget to turn on the notifications so that when I post, you'll be notified immediately. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Okay, I'm done. Bye.